playing games no more, you know.
All right, y'all. Welcome to Unbiased. I'm your co-host, Bond Hurley.
What's up, guys? My name is Kevin Bujak. I am also your co-host. So, dive on in. Our first segment for the week. Always, what's on our feed right now. So I went first last week. So get it, Bond. Get it. I guess.
All right, guys. I have the undercover Nike Element React 87 collab. I got these a little later than everyone else did. I kept waiting for the price to drop. It never did, so I bought them. I love these. Almost as comfortable as Boost. A little more stylish. Good pickup. So that's what I got on my feet this week.
Very, very cool. I don't know, man. Like, I've never tried on a pair of those before, so like, I don't know. I might have to pick up a pair and actually see if it lives up to what you say.
So
you know,
if it's comfortable as Boost, yeah. No, it is.
All right, and this week, throw it anywhere. This week I am rocking the Yeezy Calabas in the gray colorway. I was a really big fan of this shoe. Like they did three. One in the off-white cream. Second was the gray, and then third was the
black, baby.
Yeah, black on black. Out of all of them, this one was definitely my favorite colorway. It was like the most out there of the colorways that they did. They only did three of these, and I don't know. Like it just really goes with a lot. I like that it has like almost like a subtle like blue tint like undertone to it. So definitely my favorite of the Yeezy Calabasas.
True, very true.
Very cool.
All right, moving to the big pickup, the big one,
the big cop.
I got really lucky this week on the sneakers app and was able to get the Nike Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low in the mocha colorway. Mocha. So as you guys can see, there's special Cactus Jack branding. Got the Air Jordan, Nike Air, and then the two Cactus Jack symbols in pink. Kev?
All right. I'm a big fan of this shoe, man. Like it's really dope. It comes with 4 pairs of laces. So we have the black flat, the red flat, and then like in the puffy Nike laces, we have the black again, and then the signature pink accent with all the Travis Scott shoes. Very, very cool. Take it away, man.
Let me ask you a question. I keep hearing people saying that if these were reversed with the high tops, that these would be better. The colors.
Right.
Do you feel like that's only because the high tops came out first? You think if it was reversed, people would be less like inclined to be so critical?
I don't know. Maybe, you know, like I don't know. I definitely do like the black more over the white. That new shoe sound. I don't know. Like maybe, but I definitely prefer the black, honestly. And I am a big fan of the low tops over the high top. You know, like I like the low top a lot more than I like the Jordan 1 version of this shoe.
True.
You know, like I know that's like a pretty unpopular opinion. Like people are like, oh yeah, the low top ones are whack compared to the OG ones, but I definitely like the low tops better. And then on the tongue of this one, you got like the little Cactus Jack in there. I like.
Do you
that.
see on the heels?
Oh wow, different heels. How you have like the Stitch face and then the classic Air Jordan logo.
One thing that bothers me is that the Air Jordan logo is so much bigger than the face symbol. That bothers me a little bit.
It's not very symmetrical.
Yeah, it's not. It's unpleasing to the eye.
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Quality is ridiculous on this. Let's talk about that. Suede is amazing.
Oh, yeah. Definitely very nice suede.
I still don't know what I'm going to do with these, but for now, they can sit pretty on this little shelf right here.
I like that they included like the puffy laces, you know? Like I feel like that's something that we've only seen on the
Dunks.
On Nike Dunks, you know? Because like usually when you pick up a pair of Dunks, it comes with like 1 or 2 pairs of that. And it's definitely interesting, like the flat laces. I don't think I've seen that anywhere else. Like off the top of my head,
These are wax coated laces. This is, as far as I'm understanding, obviously I haven't had a lot of high end tier 0 Jordan 1s, meaning like
Right.
shattered backboards, unions. But
Yeah,
lightly
like
wax covered
upscale.
laces are very apparently common in high end Jordan 1s.
Okay.
I didn't know that until recently.
Yeah.
I saw someone talk about it.
Yeah, that's actually something I haven't seen like firsthand. So
Yeah, me
that's
either.
Cool. Like that's very
Very
cool.
cool. All right, let's move on to Kevin's new segment that he'll be leading.
Yeah. So something very new that we want to include this week. We want to show a Supreme accessory a week. So this week, right out of my personal collection, I have the Supreme Master Lock. Supreme has done a handful of like various like lock accessories. I believe this is their most recent. I'm pretty sure that they done a collab with Master Lock in the past, but this being the most recent, this
I think the
came
last
out-
one was a key lock,
yeah,
a master key lock.
that
I
sound-
think
that does sound
like a
familiar.
small like
Yeah.
baby one. I think.
That does sound familiar. And then can't forget about like the lock box, like the money lock box. I forget when that came out.
Very true.
But this Master Lock, this was a part of the Spring Summer 19 collection. I forget what week off the top of my head, but right before we were filming this video, actually, I noticed that the pin combination for this lock is set to 1994 1994, and like that's really cool.
Attention to detail, man. That's like, I would never have like thought to do that on a product. That's like a whole new step.
Absolutely. For those who don't know, Supreme was founded in New York in 1994. Like their anniversary year. So that's a very cool like detail.
Yeah, it's cool. Sick. And then to move into more like a high fashion vibe, we're going to talk this week about what I was lucky to pick up. I was able to get access early to the Nordstrom's yearly sale and was able to pick up these, I'm going to butcher this, Kasubi Japanese, I think it's a Japanese denim designer jeans. And basically we're going to talk about these briefly. Nice details. They retail for $250 if I'm not wrong, it's on the tag, and I got them for $160. And disclaimer, I won't be keeping these, and here's why. So we'll talk about the details first. Little stitches here on the top piece.
Like the pluses up
Yeah,
there.
and then on the seam work, there's these little...
Got some more pluses there.
Yeah, and then some extra stitching here, and then some on the crotch. And then you saw the weird belt loop last time we talked about it,
Yeah, I
which
noticed
is
that,
interesting.
Like the little funky belt loop that has going on there.
But we decided to compare them to PacSun denim that we got for $14.99 at PacSun this week.
Right on a discount rack.
On a discount rack. So, I mean, they retail for what, like $54.95?
Yeah, so like standard retail is like $49.95 to like I think $60, anywhere in between. So we'll just go with the happy medium of $55.
So, yeah, I mean, these feel like the same to me, quality-wise.
Yeah, it's a very similar feel in the denim. And weren't you telling me that it's like a very, very similar fit?
Yeah, very similar fit. The only thing is these ones, the designer ones, a little more tight around the seat, so around the backside.
Not really meant for somebody with like a butt,
The struggle's real. Anyways, yeah, these definitely fit a little narrower. But yeah, these are definitely... I would go with PacSun, guys. Just stick with the classics. The quality you're getting for $54 is just as good, I think. And yeah, that's what I would say on those.
Like almost an identical silhouette, almost an identical like tearing, like the distress to it. Very similar pair of pants.
Very similar wash.
Very similar wash. But retail on those are what? You said
$250, baby.
$250. And then retail on these are $55. On top of that, marked down on the discount rack to $14.99.
$14.99.
Never ever sleep.
Doesn't
on those
get better
discount
than that.
racks,
Shout out to
guys.
our guy Ryan.
Yeah,
PacSun.
PacSun.
Always hooking it up.
Never sleep on the discount rack when you're balling on a budget. Like it's unnecessary to be buying those $250 pair of jeans when you can buy an identical pair.
100%.
Almost an identical pair for a fifth of the price.
100%.
So be smart about it, you know.
Yeah.
No reason to be blown your entire paycheck.
Price doesn't always equal quality.
Absolutely. I couldn't agree more.
And then this week we're gonna try something new. This won't be a necessarily recurring segment, but I'm sure you'll see it again. This week we've got story time with Kevin.
Got story time. So basically, about a month and a half ago, I was like scrolling through my Instagram feed, and I saw a picture posted by Seth Roagen, and he was wearing this hat, literally this hat right here.
Bang bang.
And I DM'd it, like, and I was like, yo, that is dope. I need to cop that. Like, what's good with it? So I DM it to Bond. I'm like, yo, any idea on earth what this could be? What is this brand? Like, there's no branding on it, you know, except for like this little postage size stamp.
Which
tag,
you couldn't see in the photo because he was wearing
not.
his hat like up like this and looking at the camera straight
I
on.
think he had his head turned to the left here, so all you saw was the side. Like, all you saw was the side here. So I was like, what is that? Like, I need to figure out what that is. So Bond had no idea, nothing, no tags or nothing on it. So I was out of luck. So fast forward about 3-4 weeks later, I was down in like this little bougie shop in southern New Jersey. And I was like just shooting the breeze with some kid working there who's telling me about this brand called Reigning Champ. And he's like, check out the merch, you know, shows me some branded t-shirts and stuff. And I see the logo on it. And I don't know what was about the logo that like just kind of like settled into my brain. But I was like, all right, I will remember that as Reigning Champ. But I didn't even think about it like that. So like I wound up not copping anything from Reigning Champ in that store. And I left. Fast forward another 2 weeks or so, and I'm just chilling, watching Netflix, and I see that Jerry Seinfeld show, Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee.
Amazing show. Shout out to Jerry. Come on the show.
Yeah. Come drink coffee.
Come drink coffee. Talk about shoes.
So fast forward, and I'm watching the new season of Comedians in Cars Getting Coffee. Second episode in the season, the comedian guest for the episode, Seth Roagen.
My guy, Seth.
Seth Roagen. So
come on the show.
Of course, he's wearing this hat. I'm like, no freaking way. This might be my opportunity.
This is the one.
So he turns his head just enough for me to see the little postage stamp size logo on the back side of it. He pauses long enough for me to be able to pause my TV, and I'm just sitting there, like just staring at my paused Netflix on my TV, going, what is that? I know what that is. I will figure this out. 15 minutes later of me just staring at this paused Netflix screen, and I'm like, I know what that is. I know that brand, and I know why I know it. It's a Reigning Champ hat. I was able to like figure that out from like the mad pixelated screen of Netflix. So like I go right online. I'm like, Reigning Champ Heather Gray 5-panel hat, sold out on their website. Don't even have it listed anymore. Check like 5 or 6 other websites, nowhere to be found. Like a half hour of searching later, some little shop in Ohio has it on their website. And I'm like, this is it. Copped it, bought it. 3 days later, it was at my doorstep. Like, such like a drawn out.
Don't sleep, y'all. Stay focused. Stay focused on your
drawn
dreams. Don't quit your daydreams.
Like, it wasn't even that. Like, this is not a hard cop, you know? Like,
100%.
I just had no information. Like, if I knew exactly what I was going for, you know, like it would not have been that hard of a cop.
No, 100%.
But whatever, y'all.
What a cop, though. What a story.
It's not even hype or nothing. It's not even that extravagant, you know. It's just something
but
I really like.
It's that chase and that feeling of when you finally found the thing you really wanted, right? You know what I mean? It's a beautiful feeling that we can all
like, I was searching
understand.
on eBay and everything. I could not find anything.
All right, this week's releases. Let's do it.
Let's dive into this week's releases, man.
All right, Nike Classic Cortez Shoe Dog Pack. Wednesday, July 24th at 10 a.m. on the sneakers app for $120. How we feeling?
I'm a big fan. I love that. I love this pack. It's really cool to see like what Nike could have been, you know? It's like really cool to see what Nike could have been, you know? Like what different logos they could have went with. And that's very cool that they even incorporated like a model swoosh model like of the Cortez, you know?
With the long, like an older, like a real Cortez, like what it was designed to be.
Yeah,
that's sick.
Yeah, it's very cool, you know? That's something that you just don't see that. So
are we copping these? Are we copping in the future? Are we copping now? Are we waiting?
I will cop.
Okay.
But if you're a big history, like if you're if you're a fan of like sneaker history, this is definitely something you want to add to your collection.
Oh yeah, I mean, I love them. I've always wanted the Forrest Gump colorway Cortezes. My feet look ridiculous in them, so I've never bought them. But this might be the time that I just bite the bullet and get them.
Yeah, hey, maybe.
They're sick. All right. On Thursday, July 25th at 10 a.m. for $140, Nike Air Max 90 Viotech. 90s, bringing it back. Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
Very the colors remind me of something very like 90s-esque.
100%.
You know,
even the shoe model, like for me, is like, even though I'm sure I don't know if it's that old, but it breathes 90s, like the air bubble, the mesh.
Yeah, I know exactly.
The truncated swoosh, the Nike Air symbol.
Yeah, out of all of the Nike Air whatevers, the 90 is definitely my favorite silhouette.
Mine too.
Absolutely.
All right. After the Nike Air Max 90 Viotech, we have the Ultra Boost Manchester Rose for $250 on Thursday, July 25th. This is a triple black Ultra Boost with leather hits and the Manchester United symbol.
Yeah. So the shoe features a leather accent on the tongue, a leather boost cage, and then the leather heel cup deal, which kind of doesn't sound right in my opinion.
Heel cup. I think it rolls off the tongue. Anyways,
yeah.
How are we feeling about this?
I mean, they're pretty cool, man. Like a couple years ago, people would have been losing their mind over
their mind.
Dude, people would have been freaking out over these,
fighting over these,
honestly. But
especially if Kanye West wore them.
Oh hell yeah! But like personally, I feel like the hype on the Ultra Boost definitely kind of died down. You know?
Yeah, I feel like you see a lot of good grandpas wearing them now. I think I saw someone at Marshalls the other day in
like
grandpa
a full-blown
jeans.
Dad.
Yeah, full-blown dad.
Just rocking some Ultra Boosts.
And the price tag $250 is just ridiculous.
Oh yeah, but you know, Manchester, they have a lot of dedicated fans who are absolutely willing to pay out. You know?
This is years ago, but I think they were in the top 6 most recognized sports organizations in the world.
I believe
I think it's like Dallas Cowboys,
of course,
and Real Madrid, Barcelona, Manchester United, and Liverpool. I think I could be totally wrong. Yankees maybe be on there, but the list is mostly European soccer teams. Next up, we have the Para S Nike SB collection for $85 to $100.
You already know.
You can't even let me get it out.
I am beyond hype for this. Beyond excited for this collection.
Yeah, these are just great.
But like I love the shoes. I love both models of the shoes, specifically the Dunks. But I am just beyond excited for the clothing that goes along with it.
Oh yeah,
they're putting out like a white T-shirt that's all logoed up. I'm beyond hype. Some funky pants. Like I don't know. Personally, I might be more excited for the pants than I am for the Dunks themselves. You know, like they're mad like wacky, but I love them.
That's fair. That's fair.
I know you're telling me that you're beyond
socks.
Yeah,
the socks are what I'm most excited about in the entire collection. They're forest green with the toothpaste colors, as I'm calling them, because if you ever squeeze a tube of toothpaste, that's the colors that come out. The blue, pink, and red on the swoosh. I'm in love. They will be on my feet. That everyone else is gonna be going for the shoes. I'm gonna be like, add socks to cart.
Socks.
So I will get them if I remember to wake up.
Very excited for the socks. But the whole collection
is sick. Yeah, we're all gonna have trouble getting them though.
Honestly.
Good luck. God bless us all.
All right, so what's next on our release
list? The Bandaloo X Nike Kyrie 5s for $130. Also this Saturday at 10 a.m. on the sneakers app.
It's a cool colorway.
Fuck you, Kyrie.
But the price point, that's what a basketball shoe should cost.
Oh, 100%. And, you know, we've talked about this before, and Kyrie made that one of his like staples when he signed with Nike. He was like, the shoe has to be affordable.
Yeah, no, that's very cool.
Unlike Russell Westbrook, who debuted his first shoe at like $225.
Yeah, I mean that's ambitious for
KDs were $80. I read recently when we were little. I don't remember this because I didn't play basketball, but they were like $80. That's crazy.
I believe that. I absolutely believe that. It's a cool colorway. We have like the cream and the gum goes together really
What do you
well.
think about the
like
vomit green on the inside and tongue?
I don't really like the green and the dark blue accent. And I know you're telling me from like an artist point of view, you really don't like the fake
paint splatter. It's just well, as an artist, we work with paint all the time, and it gets all over our clothes, and people don't think it looks cool. But suddenly, when it's put on shoes, it's like, oh, it's so cool, it's fashionable.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's not cool. It can't be both ways. So yeah, I hate these. Like, just put it that way. I don't like Kyrie. I don't like the colorway, and I don't like the paint.
You're only biased because he left
my team,
your team, your beloved Celtics.
You know, wasn't even upset that I'm not upset that he left. That's the weird thing. That's the misconception. I'm upset at the way he played in the playoffs. He was shooting threes and not looking at the rim. He just didn't want to be there, and because of that, he played like an ass. Anyways, moving on before we get into heated discussion. PSG Air Jordan 6s for $200 Saturday, July 27th at 10 a.m. I love these. These are awesome.
Those are some dope kicks. The Retro 6 is easily my favorite like silhouette of the Jordan. These kind of remind me of the Oreos where it was solid black with the like the subtle white in there with the it was like a navy blue undertone sole.
For sure.
I was a huge fan of that shoe, and these really remind me of that. I'm definitely a fan.
For me, it feels like they combined the Travis Scott 6s that haven't come out yet,
right?
The infrareds and the Oreos, and they just made a baby. And this is great. I love these. I think these are fantastic. They're a great looking shoe, and I hopefully will get them. I'm trying.
Yeah, man, big come ups.
Air Jordan 1 Defiant for $175 Saturday, July 27th at 10 a.m. I hate this shoe.
I
hate this shoe. This is a terrible shoe. Nike, Jordan, you guys need help in your marketing and your design team. This is a joke. This is a terrible shoe.
Pump the brakes on these.
Yeah.
Do a little more like what we just talked about.
Yeah, and one thing like we talked about is they look. We talked about. Remember the Sports Illustrated Jordan 1 with the green, different shades of green and red stripes in the swoosh. It looks. People were pulling that swoosh off, it looks like that.
Like tethering it.
It looks like that. It looks like they were like, oh, this is a great idea. Let's make a shoe like that. Like, no, don't capitalize on someone else's genius. That's stupid. That's just lazy. Let's forget about these shoes. These can just be struck from the list. All right, Air Jordan 3 Tinker Hatfield SP Black Cement for $200 on July 27th at 10 a.m.
I like these shoes. When they dropped, I had to buy the Tinkers in the white and the University Red. I think those might have been those were honestly one of my first pairs of Jordans. Because
I think it was your first pair.
Like Jordans just never really spoke to me until I saw those Tinkers. And I bought them for the retail. I know they've gone down since, but does it really matter if you love the shoe?
No, it really, really, really does not matter. I don't think.
Yeah, and it's a cool colorway. Maybe if they sink in price like the other Tinkers did, maybe it's something I would add to my personal collection, but only time will tell.
Yeah, very true. And then lastly, I think they come out this Saturday. It's a rumor. I'm not sure. The Puma Rude collection. It's not just shoes, it's clothes. I found some photos. These are the Clydes on his feet. The pants are
Those
Puma.
are pretty dope. Those are honestly
Puma.
really dope.
Yeah, I think the whole collection is going to be great. Rude as a brand really is top notch to me. It's a mix of skater, streetwear, and California surfer style. Love it. I can't wait for these. I don't even know how much they are, but they'll definitely be coming home with me.
I'm a big Puma fan to start with. I know I have at least 3 pairs of Pumas in my closet right now. So I'm already a big fan of what they're already doing. So let's see if it lives up to the hype. I know you're a big Rude fan to start off with.
Yeah.
So I know this is probably just like the best thing possible for you.
Yeah,
right
I mean,
now.
especially because with the Vans that he just did, they were super limited, and I don't even know if they ever dropped yet or if they're gonna drop. And I'm never really gonna have a chance to get those.
Yeah.
But these
for
look
reasonable
for
price
reasonable, but
anyway.
these look like that might be able to happen. These might
Hey.
happen. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
so we'll see what happens.
Yep.
And I think that
I
draws
think that
us,
wraps it up.
Yeah, draws us to our conclusion for this week. So thank you guys very much for tuning in.
Thank you so much.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Right there.
Whatever you guys are about, thank you for tuning in. I've been your co-host Kevin Bujak,
I'm your co-host Bon Hurley.
and we have been Unbiased. Thank you guys so much. See you
Peace.
next time.